Hey bitches, and welcome back to another Dimash reaction. Oh my god, today we have a pretty damn long video. It's 13 minutes. And listen, I'm just gonna get into it, but I need to say this. If there's a part of the video missing, or if it's blurred or covered with some visuals, or if the audio is missing or is muted or is cut out, whatever it is, it's because of a copyright. Every time I reacted to something from his channel, it got a copyright. So I'm pretty sure this is going to get it too. And in that case, you can see this video on Patreon. I will still upload this, however it is, but the full audio video version will be on Patreon for free. It's going to be public, just like last time. So make sure to check that. You'll have voted and said that you are fine with watching it there. Check it out there. I'm really excited to see how this is going to go. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I can see you're very cute, you look very beautiful, and beautiful people follow me. So do that. Let's go. Okay, somebody's sinking. Dimash. I like his name, it's very fun to pronounce. Oh, somebody drowning. Not drowning, just swimming probably. Maybe drowning. Requiem, okay. I like that word too. It's a good movie, by the way. They're still kids. Wake up, honey, come on. This is stressing me out. Okay. Thank you, yes! So this is basically gonna be a movie, right? It's kind of like a short movie within, like a song within a short movie, which is gorgeous. I love cinematics. So I'm very excited to see how this is gonna go. I just wanted to pause the talk a little bit at least. I love it. I love that he did that. I hope that, because his video that I reacted to, where he was like in a Second World War, something like that, around that era, that music video, I forgot what the song is called. It was giving me that. It was very like, it told a story. So now I'm wondering if this is going to do. Well, I mean, obviously it's gonna do that. Let's just see. I'm an idiot. Acting is something I could never do. The story of one sky, okay. Friends, they're all friends. All three of them. We have a boat. An old boat. What's in that chest? Is that Pandora? Hey, Pandora. Okay, let's just go back because we're getting some music. Maybe it's just a part of the story and not a part of the song, technically, you know what I mean? We're gonna see, but so far it's very chill. Like, it was kind of like, okay, is he gonna survive? It's just a kid, I mean. But so far it's pleasant. I don't know. I just like the sound of the waves. It's very relaxing. You can even find that so many sounds like that on YouTube or sound effects, whatever. And you can just listen to the waves. It relaxes me with a little bit of maybe like wind or something, or the rain. Oh, that's beautiful for sleeping. He kind of looked like Dimash. A little bit. Is that supposed to be him? Wait, do we have subtitles here? Okay, let's just go back. Okay, because there are subtitles, I might as well turn it on. I keep forgetting that. I'm such a freaking idiot. But here we have subtitles, so let's go. Piper? It sounds very happy, but the lyrics is totally different. He sounds like he's crying at certain points. I just I can't. I'm sorry. Because, like, obviously, I'm not pausing almost at all for my reactions. I'm pausing very little, so I know this is gonna get a copyright. But because I know you will watch it on Patreon, I'm kind of fine with that. So there's gonna be less pausing than usual. His voice is very tender, I would like to say, in this it's in this song so far. It's very tender, and the way he almost kind of like let that crying voice come out at the end of one phrase, it just sounds very emotional. All of his performances somewhat seem emotional. It's not just, I don't know, he's always good. He's always good with pulling out those heartstrings, just one by one by one. This part sounds very beautiful. It sounds very beautiful. When I feel like whenever people say beautiful, we often think of beautiful in the terms of pretty, happy, joyful. This is beautiful in a different way. It's not a happy song, at least this part so far. It's not happy. It's somber. But it's constructed beautifully, and his voice flows so well. It just blends with the music. It's a beautiful harmony that they're creating together. The cinematic here, how it's being shot, it's pretty good. I have no negative notes so far. Why am I not surprised by that? Was that him? I need to go back. I'm sorry, I need to go back because that part, what he did with his voice, is just magical. The way he sprinkled that melisma in is truly magical. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's stunning. And also, I just wanted to say how, because he's saying we are choosing life, and then he's just shooting, or whoever this, maybe it's not him, he's just shooting at that person, and he's getting shot back as well. It's very contradictory. It's a juxtaposition of those two things, let's call it. That it was gorgeous vocally. War is the way to unite people. Oh my god. As somebody, I mean, they say every generation has to go through the war. My generation has gone through it. I was luckily like 1 or 2 years old, so I can't remember it. But I have seen the consequences of that, what came after it, and how people lived at that time in the 90s, and how my parents lived, and it was a struggle. It was a struggle, so to hear that sentence, war unite us, I'm gonna leave it there. No, I think he... Wait. I feel like I'm being transcended somewhere. I truly am. I feel fully transcended into something else. Oh my god, that was beautiful the way he sang, and it's not even hard to sing, but the fact that he felt like that was the right way. Oh yes. Okay, let's just go back a second and a half. Okay, because that's gonna be a kind of separate part. I just wanted to comment real quick. His sustained notes are always freaking flawless. He always sings it superbly. And again, nothing is hard for him. I have not heard him struggle with any notes whatsoever, no matter if it's his low register or if he's hitting the stratosphere with his height. He always sings it flawlessly, and we're not even halfway through, but I'm so freaking engaged, and because I'm pausing and I'm gonna react to it for probably like 20 minutes and half an hour, it's gonna feel like an episode. Oh my god, this man, and I'm gonna read it just for myself to see who, if I can find it, if it's written, who came up with this story, who choreographed it, you know, to say that way, who wrote everything, who directed it, who, I just need to find out because it's impressive. This is a production. The way he said follow, it was just beautiful. Oh my god, he did it the first time and now he did it again. I love when singers do that. I love when they say "eh," like it's not finished. Like that's where it kind of stops abruptly, but it just sounds super fitting. It sounds bigger. I love big notes. I love big voices is what I mean, not just notes. Oh my god, how is this gonna end? In these kind of movies, it's always sad to put a child in the middle of horrible happenings. It's always sad and it's always moving. And there's usually like a character that would spare the child's life, or they would just have to execute the order and that they would live with that consequence. The child looks good, acting wise. And I have to commend Dimash as well because his face is mostly what we see and he's also acting well. What talent does he not have is what I want to know. Yeah. Oh my god. That's my favorite part of the song, this right here. This phrase that he repeats twice, "We are choosing life." The way he sings them is just absolute perfection. It just builds up so well. Yeah, oh my god, I love how wondrous he is. And I just like that statement, "We are choosing life." Okay, guys, we need to... Oh my god, okay, wait. This can't go on like this. No, it can't. It really can't. It can't go on like this. You don't understand how much I appreciate art and how... Music is my #1 passion, right? I know this is supposed to be fashion channel today. It's really not often about that. It's more so about music, and music is my first passion. I love art. I love... This is art. It is. It's just a beautiful, sad, beautiful storytelling of not just one life, of his character, but like everyone's life. This vocal improvisation that lasted for what, 30 seconds or something, it just sounded, and him standing there, where was he? Let me try to find him, just that right there. Him standing there with one tear, with that vocal improvisation, it just sounded like weeping. It sounds like weeping of somebody who is feeling devastated, who is just disintegrating emotionally, who is becoming unstable, who is seeing firsthand what's happening. I can't even call it a music video. I don't want to call it that. I want to call it a short film. Listen to this part. The depth. This almost looks like a crucifixion. Look at him looking at all the dead before him. That, his voice and the depth and the way he's creating that, there's no wishing he's not struggling to do that. If those things are done so healthily, if you know how to do them, and he does. Oh my god, what am I seeing? What am I seeing? I really, really hope that you guys will watch this, because I can only imagine how much you enjoyed it as well, and I want you to see this with me. Child. Oh my god. I didn't know what I was gonna get myself into. I had no clue. The thing is, I don't know how to express myself. I don't know, I feel like I should just shut up and let whatever I'm doing, however I look right now, I don't know, let that speak. killed the leader. That is... Okay, wait. Wait. Okay. Okay, let's just... Oh my god, I have so many thoughts. Okay, so... I don't know what this right here represents. He has to be dead, right? I don't know who this is. Like, obviously him, but like, I'm not sure. Are all of these like past souls the ones that have died? You tell me. What it seems to me, because of the first scene with him in the water, I'm gonna guess that was him. That girl, okay. Yeah, I agree. By the way, you can pause this so you can read it, or you can just go watch this video. By the way, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Subscribe to his channel. Not that I need to tell you that, but like, do that. Okay, so that's it. Oh my god, this was a freaking story. This was a freaking story, people. Oh lord, okay. What I felt first, what I think first, okay, you correct me, I might be fully wrong, just let me know. I'm sure a lot of you will tell me what happened exactly, but it seemed that he had a child with that girl, or if that girl is his sister. That sounds sick now when I said it, but you know what I mean? It could be either or. Him killing that guy, the leader, who could be the other guy, the third one. I don't know why, but it could be him. Killing the leader who started this war, who said the war can only save us, unite us, or whatever. Freaking bullshit. By killing him, he stopped the war, he sacrificed himself, and that gave a chance for that girl and her daughter to continue living. I want to say because we saw her, or that woman who I can only assume was the girl from the beginning, give birth. So I'm guessing that is what has happened. But to see all this devastation through this, 13 minutes cinematic of a music video, to those who have gone through war, tell me, actively gone through war, who remember it well, tell me what this has done to you watching it and hearing it, especially those cries, those screechy cries at the end when he was under the water just screaming, "We are choosing life." You can't not feel something. It has 900,000 views. It needs a lot more than that. I'm sure it's gonna cross over 1 million too, whatever, but it needs a lot more. So let me give it a like while I'm here. And it's just... So yeah, just tell me how you felt, because I can only imagine how you felt. And as I said, I remember the aftermath of war when I was young, and all the problems and just irregularity of normal living, just hardness, how hard life was in the 90s, even to early 2000s. Like, my parents did not become stable till 10 years ago, probably less than that. It took them that long to have some normal income. I feel like I could talk... Maybe I should have done this live. I never did live on YouTube, so I don't know how many people would come to watch, and I didn't know what to do with that. I don't know. I'm still not sure even how to do that. Maybe I should have done that live, and that experience by watching this and you guys commenting would probably be even greater. But I'm glad either way that I checked it out, because it was inevitable, so why not just check it out, because it was uploaded like 7 days ago. So to all of you, literally, like, 80% of you just said react to this, so I had to do it. So whatever it is, it's gonna be on Patreon if it's not on YouTube, just so you know. Oh my god, okay. This is the most insane reaction that I've made so far. It got me emotional. It moved me. It shook me to my core. Okay, I'll just stop it here and I'll wait for what you have to say about it, and yeah, I'll read through that. So just let me know what else to react to, and I want to thank you guys again so much for being here and for watching my channel, my videos, and supporting me. It means a lot to me. So go check out this video on Patreon if it's not here, and consider supporting me there, tipping me, because it would really mean a lot to me, especially because of the videos that I can't monetize. You know, YouTube doesn't pay well. But, you know, if I was obsessed with money, I wouldn't be doing this. I do it because I love it. It's like one of rare passions that I have. I like music, but I can't sing. I like fashion, but I don't have the means to actively engage in fashion. I write, that's one of the fashions that I can do. And now creating this channel and this content is another one. So thank you guys for being here again. I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah. Thank you, and I hope to see your explanations in detail. And I'll see you in the next video, I hope. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, see you next week. Bye.